5, 4, 3, 2. All right, guys, welcome to Book'Em305. Book'Em 305. Okay, today we're going to cover restraints. With restraints, this information is for law enforcement, as well as whether it's public law enforcement, private law enforcement, surety agents, bondsmen, security guards, store security. Every state has different laws. In some states, remember, if you are an employee of a store and someone's trying to steal from your store and they cross that counter or they cross the threshold of your store, you can detain them until law enforcement, public law enforcement arrives. Private investigators, anyone who does those type of things, as well as military. All right, so today we're going to go over restraints. What are the big things? Number one, restraints could be as simple as zip ties that you get from Home Depot. I've been on cases where I've had to deal with more than one person. Something crazy happens and my luggage gets lost, and I've already transported and extradited one prisoner, and then I got to worry about getting another one. It's the weekend and no military surplus or those type of stores are open. So if that's the case, I have to figure it out, and I've gone as simple or as easy as going to Home Depot and buying some zip ties and putting them together and making restraints. All right, these aren't standard zip ties. These are from a company called Keycuff, KEYKUFF.com. What makes these unique? It has a keyhole that you can use with your standard handcuff key to make it come in and out. These are ones that I have to sometimes remind security, or as well when I take someone into custody or take them to a jail, to not cut them. Use their key. All right, now let's go over standard handcuffs. Standard handcuffs, two major brands that I use that are standard are HWC and Smith & Wesson. Now let me tell you the difference between the HWC Smith & Wesson and the ASP. Okay, major difference on a swivel chain is that the ASP has a keyhole on both sides. Those of you that cuff folks, you understand. Sometimes if the hands are in the back and you cuff them, if you got one keyhole up and one down, you got to lean someone forward, or if you make the mistake of having both down and you put their hands in the back, you got to lean them forward and lift their arms up. If they're in the front, typically what most of us like to do, if their hands are in the front, we put the keyholes on the bottom side so they can pick their hands up to us. If their hands are in the back, we put the keyhole up to the top. With ASP, because of the fact that they have keyholes on both sides, I don't have to worry about it. Now, ASP also has a double hinge cuff as well as the chain cuff. And the double hinge cuff, very simple. I prefer these in case someone's being difficult. All right, now, these cuffs, for most of you that are surety agents understand, a lot of courts now don't like us going in with metal cuffs. Let me tell you the reason why. Even if they do allow it, I don't. Normally when you go through the metal detector, these are inside my bag. I'm dressed as a civilian, and I'm taking someone in custody at the courthouse. If I have these cuffs, the metal detectors come off, or I have to put them in a tray. I just did an arrest in St. Lucie County, where the defendant or subject I was looking for actually walked in right behind me. By me having these cuffs on, he didn't notice that I had cuffs. Okay, leg iron shackles. Once again, these are from, I think it was a Chicago company. All right. And then finally, belly chain that you use for transport. It keeps your prisoner's hands in the front and close by. Belly chain goes around the waist, and if they have on pants, it holds their pants up. Many defendants that we're working with in this day and age don't wear a belt. We'll get into that on another day. My preferred handcuffs for choice, ASP. Keyhole on both sides. And then finally, the reason why I do like HWCs, and some of you guys don't realize about HWCs and Smith & Wesson, their key from HWC will work in any handcuff, but not any handcuff will work in HWC. Last but not least, people ask me about my keys. What do I use? Preferred, extended, and this can actually come out and be interchanged. This key inside is an HW key, so it works with everything. This one is cute. It pops out. It's actually from ASP, but this does not work on HWC handcuffs. But of course, it's going to work on theirs, and it'll work on Smith & Wesson's and everybody else's. Okay? And then finally, a standard key. This is one that's hidden in the back of most handcuff cases from ASP. All right, so you got 3 different types. Keep it in mind, use what you like. I prefer this. Less problems, they work all the time. And since it's a HWC key, it'll work in everything. All right, guys, it's hot out here. I'll see you later. Thank you from Book'Em 305.